Today on Public Land Adventures, I am going to be doing a review of the Wild Edge steps. First, I would like to cover quality. These things are handmade in America. I see no reason not to buy them. They are strong and sturdy, and when used properly, they're virtually indestructible. I would recommend them, but I'll also throw out the disclaimer. There is a learning curve. You have to practice with it. You cannot take this right out of the bag, right out of the box, and use it. It's been over a year since I said I was going to do a review on these, but I'll explain my delay for you. What's taken so long, you say? Well, it's a good question. So, for one season, I hunted out of that guy. That guy, if I can get my finger to work right. Yep, right there. That guy. I hunted out of that with these. They work great for it. I had to learn. I had to learn how to use them. And I had to learn how to be good at it. How to be quiet with it and proficient with it. Almost the same as learning how to use a bow. But so there is a learning curve is the point. But stick with it. Stick with it. This is a great product. Weight wise, I think I have 12 steps. So we might be around 12 pounds. I think it's actually under 12 pounds. I think it's closer to 10. I think my pack weight's somewhere between 14 and 16 pounds. And that's with the saddle now and these steps. And I carry all of them with me. I have a little bit of mobility issue in my left leg, so I will only set the steps 2.5 feet apart at most. Sometimes 3. In early season, I'll do 3 feet because I'm not as bulked up on layers, so I can climb the tree a little easier. But my first use with these was a circus. I swung around in the tree like a monkey because I was just trying to use the tether that came with that tree stand behind me. Not a lineman's belt. Well, I about fell. I about hung myself probably. I don't even know. I did a video and I didn't think it was good content, and I do not recommend it. I should have kept it and put it out there as a non-recommendation to do this. Do not do this is what I should have done. But so moving forward, well, I've done it for a year. In my second season with them, and I love them. They are bulletproof, but you have to get your processes down. Wild Edge on their YouTube channel has a lot of good information on how to use these. They have their system dialed in and they have passed it along. I recommend checking it out and learning how to use these. Tying the knot can be, I don't know why, it can be so funny sometimes. Like, and I do it every time. Put it around the tree. You bring it around. You bring it around again. And then you go back through. And it's just that simple. And I'm not going to get it to cinch up because it's not on a tree. But it is really simple. But I mean, until you get that knot down, it makes fine adjustments. Whenever you go to cam it over and it wants to spring back up, you can just push a little bit out, a little slack, give it just a little slack, 1/16 of an inch, cam it over, and it'll be rock solid. But they've been a game changer for me. I have gotten into a lot of trees I necessarily wouldn't have got in with the tree stand even. Now that I have a saddle, I feel like I can give an accurate review of these, having used them with a tree stand and a saddle. So with the tree stand, I liked them. I really liked them. They helped me get up the tree well. They got me into trees that I wouldn't have got in with sticks. And I mean, I always went 2 above. But the one thing with these and a tree stand that I did not like, okay, you got all the straps on the tree stand, right? So I got a Hawk tree stand back there. It has an easy bracket that goes around. I got the top strap goes around, and Hawk recommends you put the 3rd strap on around the bottom. So there you're talking 3 straps, and then to try to go, I always went at least 2 steps above the stand to help me enter the stand to lessen the chance of falling while entering the stand. It was just a lot of straps all in one area, and then it has another strap on the tree stand to go around for the seat. It got to be cumbersome. But since I've been using the saddle, man, these things have really, really shined in the light of the saddle hunting world for me. When cammed over properly, they are rock solid on side pressure. You can put all the side pressure you want on them. Tonight I just did a hunt using one single step as a platform. I put 1 foot here, 1 foot here. That is a little, it works, but there's a lot of, I'm constantly moving my feet, changing pressure points on my feet. The best setup I've done and the quickest is 2 steps as a platform. That, having just 1 step for each foot, my lord, changed my world. That's where they really shine, though, is the saddle hunting, in my opinion. I would highly recommend these to anybody, especially if you're a bigger guy like me. I mean, I'm not no Slim Jim. I mean, I feel safe on these. They're solid. Not gonna say I'm not in some trees with some softer barks. They will shift. What I've learned is to not shit yourself. Pardon my language. Don't get scared. Step it down. Just step it down. Put some pressure on it. It ain't gonna fall all the way down the tree. The tree gets bigger as you go down. It's gonna stop. It just needs to be set in place a little, is what I've found. But I mean, obviously you gotta know. You gotta know if they are too loose, you cannot do that. They have to be tight. And I've cammed them over, like I said, I'm in my 2nd season, halfway through my 2nd season. So I couldn't even tell you the amount of times I've used these steps. But you get these suckers cammed over well, and you will love them. They can be a bit cumbersome tying all the knots, but you learn the knot, and the knot becomes nothing. And like I said, and then using them as a platform. I carry 12 of them. I'll use 10 of them to get up the tree. So even at 2 feet apart, I'm at 20 foot. And then I'll set 2 more 2 feet above that as a platform. So I'm at 22 foot with 12 steps. I mean, I just don't know anything that's more versatile than that. I have not used an aider with it. I will not use an aider or a swader or a nader. You know, all them other terms out there. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a monkey. I have some mobility issues in my left leg that prevent me from feeling comfortable doing things like that. I'm not saying I couldn't do it. It's not my cup of tea. But I mean, honestly, I use these steps, all of them, about every time. And not all the time. Obviously, that's one of the great parts. I can choose my setup each and every time. If I got cover at a certain height, I'll stop at that cover. I want to be in cover. The whole point is to be undetected. And maybe I'll go with a 3 3-step platform. Maybe I'll go with a 4-step platform. Be able to go all the way around the tree with the saddle. But they're rock solid. Like I said, you get them cammed over. Make sure you're getting them cammed over tight. You learn that knot. You learn how to set them. You learn the process. You won't find a better step for your money. Bigger guy. I like the surface area that you have on these steps. I don't feel comfortable with these little bat wings you get on other sticks and whatnot. Keep you 4 inches from the tree or whatever it is. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never liked climbing sticks. Never felt comfortable on them. All in all, I would recommend these. American-made company, made in Connecticut. Get you some. Do yourself a favor. Don't need a platform. It is the complete package in my opinion. Getting up trees that are twisted, splits. I went up trees where you're going up and then it goes like this and then it goes like this. You can get up all that with these steps. You know why? Because if you need to make a change in 1 foot from the next, you got it. You're not stuck to a solid stick at whatever, how many ever inches they are. I know guys are cutting them down and everything else these days. But you're not stuck to that. You can customize this however you need to or want to or could think of. Gear hangers, I have not used it for that. I just don't see the benefit in that. I have a good gear hanger that straps to the tree and I mean it holds tight and hasn't failed me yet. Maybe if that fails me at some point, maybe I'll look into using these as a gear hanger. Something I have tried is putting one about knee height and then I can just kind of rest my knee in the triangle here and it's actually pretty comfortable in the saddle. So that might be something that you try. Use one just above it, kind of help you pull up onto the platform, but also whenever you get tired of sitting, like if you're in a tree with a little lean on it and you want to swing constantly or wanting to swing to one side or something, you didn't quite get the right setup, just put your knee in that step and you can sit there pretty comfortably like that. In closing, I think these are a great product. I cannot stress enough, learn the system, learn it and learn it well, practice. Other than that, I have no complaints. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this.